You know how if you're single and it's somebody that you're interested in, you're really, really interested in this person, and you tell either your family, your friends, or even both about this person that you're interested in, but your family and friends, they tell you, no, 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 don't do it. This person is no good for you. They got a bad track record. You shouldn't get involved with them at all. But then you tell your family and friends, but I can change them. I know I can. All it takes is just them being around the right person, in the right system, in the right type of relationship, and they'll be different. This is my wanting to change somebody right here. Jadeveon Clowney has been somebody that I have wanted the Ravens to get for so long. Those of y'all that have been around here for years, y'all know, man. And it's like, look, and I know his track record and whatnot. I know some people say he be taking plays off. I know there's people who say, oh, he's overrated just because of that one big hit he had in college that was on every single ESPN and football highlight reel ever. I get it, but I feel, I really do feel like I've been wanting to give Jadeveon Clowney for so long, and I remember years ago, I think it was 2019. I want to say, was it 2019? Maybe it's 2020. I don't know. It was a couple years back, where they were gonna do that whole little 3-team trade, that NBA type trade, but they said the league shut it down when they asked him about it. Like I said back then, and I still say it now, they should have just went through with it. Or it wasn't even going to be a 3-team trade. It was going to be where a team traded Jadeveon Clowney to either the Jaguars or the Saints, and then they were going to like cut him, and then the Ravens were going to sign him. But it's because the Ravens didn't have enough funds to acquire Jadeveon Clowney straight up. So another team was going to trade for him, and then they were going to take on a certain amount of cap and signing bonus for something. It was something crazy. But Ravens were going to get him back then, but it just didn't end up happening because they asked the league and they said no. But so when the news came out that that Jadeveon Clowney had visited my Baltimore Ravens, our Baltimore Ravens, I was happy. Y'all know I was happy because, like, man, like I've been calling for Jadeveon Clowney for years, and I know it's gonna be a lot of people say, oh, like all the stuff we said at the beginning of the video, oh, he's overrated. He ain't all that. Oh, he take plays off. Da, 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 da. It's like, look, man, when you look, especially at his past couple of situations, he was with the Browns the past couple of years. You know how it gets over there. He was with the Titans. He was with the Seahawks. But he like, look, man, we can change him. We can change him. He would be in a scenario where, like, I can't say he's not needed, but there will be less pressure on him, really for everything. He is needed, but he is not like, all right, well, Jadeveon Clowney, this is the piece that we need to absolutely do. I mean, he could certainly help out a lot, especially with how Edge is looking and all the uncertainty. And hey, hey, Jadeveon Clowney might add a little more uncertainty to that edge position, but hey, I'm with it, man, because Jadeveon Clowney, he can hold it down, man. He can hold it down, and if you can get and I know what people are gonna say, but if you can get a motivated Jadeveon Clowney, like, because he will be on a legit team that could really compete for a Super Bowl, like seriously compete for a Super Bowl, seriously, because the Ravens, like, they got like what it takes, they really do. I keep saying all off season, biggest obstacle will be health. That's it. That'd be the biggest thing that could possibly get in their way. Will be health. If they can beat health this year, then their shot is real. It's real. Just looking at Jadeveon Clowney numbers over the past couple of years. Last year, 2022, just looking at the tackles and the sacks. Last year he had 2 sacks, so a little underwhelming there. Yeah, 28 tackles, but he only played in 12 games. I mean, not saying only 12 games. That's still a lot of games and not really much production there. But moving on to 2021, he played in 14 games and he got 9 sacks. Now, I remember before, I didn't even realize he had 9 sacks that year, because I remember hearing a lot from Browns fans, and when they talked about Jadeveon Clowney, they talked about how same stuff. Oh, he's overrated. He'd take plays off. He'd take it easy and whatnot. How you get 9 sacks taking it easy? Are you that good and that talented when you get 9 sacks just taking it easy and just being relaxed and whatnot? So again, we can change him. We can change him. In 2020, that wasn't the best year for him. He only played in 8 games. Yeah, I remember because he started off with the Titans and then he got hurt early, and it just it didn't work itself out. And then in 2019, when he was playing for the Seahawks, he talked about Lamar. Remember, he talked about Lamar. But that year he got 3 sacks. But then the 2 years before he got to the Seahawks, he got 9 sacks and 9.5 sacks when he was still with the Texans. So yeah, Jadeveon Clowney, he can help. He can certainly help. Let's look at my guy Huddled Up Films, man. What he had to say about Jadeveon Clowney. He said on Twitter, and shout out to my guy Huddle Up Films here. He said another indication that the Sam role and dropping in the coverage is less important in Mike McDonald's defense. Clowney is a strong side defensive end. He said Ravens are probably not interested in Justin Houston and will let Owe and Ajabo rush the blind side. Clowney can set the edge, push the pocket. I'll take it. And yeah, setting that edge is important. Setting that edge is super, super important. Because when them running backs, when they try to get loose on that outside, Clowney could be like, oh, no. You ain't go. You thought you was going over there? No, you ain't going over there. No thanks. And then when he pushes that pocket too, Clowney can use that athleticism and that strength to push it. And if it's away in the Jabo coming from the other side, coming from that blind side, like my guy Jason said, and my guy Jason knows the stuff. Shout out to Huddle Up Films. You can subscribe to him on YouTube. It just makes sense. So it's like Ravens, man. Ravens, like this finally, like, make it happen. I ain't playing around anymore. Make it happen, man. Make it happen. Sign Jadeveon Clowney. That's what I want to hear later on today. That's what I want to see later on today. The Baltimore Ravens sign Jadeveon Clowney to a 1-year deal. That's what I want to see. Because Ravens are clearly still looking for help on the edge. Interested in Jadeveon Clowney has been Dwayne Smoot. It's been, every time I think about edge, I always forget. Oh, Kyle Van Noy, even though he's more like the Tyus Bowser type role. So he's not necessarily an edge guy, but he's that Tyus Bowser. The linebacker, the outside linebacker, that they'll do some pass rushing, but then they'll do a lot of dropping back in the coverage. They're not primarily a pass rusher. They're not primarily dropping back, but they do a little bit of both. So they're going to be moving around and whatnot. But yeah, Ravens, get this done. I would very, very much appreciate it. Eric DaCosta, you have earned a lot more of my respect this offseason. You have proven me wrong a lot, which I appreciate. Look, if I say something and I'm right, I'll let you know. But if I say something and it ends up being wrong, I will let you know. Just the same. There ain't no shame in being wrong for me. But yeah, like I said, initially I didn't think Lamar deal was getting done. Initially when he talked about revamping the wide receiver, y'all know I was, what? Please. Revamping the wide receiver room? Yeah, okay. But yeah, they did it. Offensive line, we gonna see how the offensive line is, man, because that left guard's probably a little shaky. But yeah, man, we're gonna see. So and as far as the pass rush, again, it's not that it's bad, it's just unknown. It's a lot of unknown. So Jadeveon Clowney can help with that. He can help with that front seven. So we'll see. I hope that this does get done though, for sure, because y'all know how I feel about it. But anyway, I love y'all, team. Keep it clean. I appreciate y'all. And like the Ravens, better not let Jadeveon Clowney be when it comes to him being in Baltimore. We out.